Now the next track is what is it? A word from our sponsor. And it was actually really funny. It's basically a couple of fans of Logic like calling the Rat Pack hotline or customer service or whatever, and like they're just going crazy. And like the more he's complaining or talking about Logic, the longer his wait time goes. So like it started him off as like 15 minutes of a wait, then it went up to it like an hour, then it went up to 5 hours, then it went up to 15 hours. Then it went to him not being able to, them not having anybody available, and then excuse me, and then it goes into them having to leave a voicemail. Then you can tell he calls like all the time because he was sitting there trying to think of a name to use while he was leaving a voicemail and everything. And it was actually really funny. But here's a little sample of what it was.
Sierra 301-776. This motherfucker better pick up the goddamn phone this time. Jesus Christ.
Concept album. That's fucking insane. This man dropped a project every year for 6 years. I mean, I'm not complaining though, but
Current wait time is 1 hour 14 minutes.
what the this has got to be hands down the fucking worst customer service of all time. This man made a number one album, made a mixtape after, and then he's making a.
Oh, hey, hi, Logic. Hey, how's it going? My name's Randy Mardoff. Definitely, never spoken before. I was just calling to say, I just wanted to.
Okay, next track is Wrist featuring King Push himself, Pusha T. Now, this song came out like last week, I think. It came out like right after Flexecution. Now, I was trying to hold off on the track. It's like I heard the beat before I heard the actual track. So when I came into this, I was like, yo, this track is gonna be insane. Like, cause Pusha T has that drug dealing background and everything, and Logic's been around it too. But at the same time, I feel like he was using the whole whipping his wrist thing as a metaphor for like, yeah, Pusha T is talking about, yeah, I used to sell crack, like I used to sell coke and all that stuff. But Logic's like, yo, yeah, I sell dope, but my dope is my music. That's how I feel like he's using it. So here's a little sample of what it was.
Y'all been killing this shit. Y'all been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Y'all been flicking that wrist. Y'all been cooking that shit, now they fucking with this. Y'all been killing this shit. Been cooking that shit, now they fucking with this. Man lived a long life. Walked around with a long knife. Boy cut the white like Jesus. That Colombiana, that's mere models like. Y'all been hard in the paint, not a flicking that wrist. Y'all been cooking that shit, now they fucking with this. Since wine soap. Curry over Kobe. We shooting niggas. My niggas. Yeah, already.
And it goes into Super Mario World. Now, okay, if I had like a second runner-up for a favorite, like a runner-up for a favorite track, it would be Super Mario World. Like, it would have to be Super Mario World. Like, I love the beat and like how Logic just like basically just he's like the hook was just like a random ad lib that he thought of, and it was actually really cool. So let's get into that. Super Mario World. The beat was so like, it's something that I would use, to be honest. I like weird stuff. So yeah.
I just did that for the ad lib. Keep that. Yeah. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my God. It'll get you right up. See how people fuck around, get the plate up. They sit it straight up, straight up. Dino living on the level and I'm prophesizing everything we know because of the internet. I made a million and another million that's where they can be.
Now, the next track is Studio Ambience at Night, and it's Malibu, yeah, and it's basically like Logic, at like a sound check or whatever, or I don't know, or like in the studio, basically with a bunch of people, but I guess his producer started playing like a track off of his album, and he's like, yo, you can't play this. Like, no, nobody's supposed to know about this. This is for the album and all that stuff. But it was pretty funny, you know. But we're gonna skip that one and go directly into 44 Bars, which is a beast track. It's nice and smooth, you know what I'm saying? So this is what it sounds like. I love the sample.
I used to think the fame and money was the motivation until I toured the world and met the people face to face and understood that the power was harnessed in it.
It's like Logic really said some deep stuff in this song, and I actually like it. It's definitely a great track, like no doubt about it. But let's get into the next track. All right, we have the next track is Slave. Now we already heard Slave Part 2, so I don't know why Slave Part 1 is at the end, but you know, it's just his track list. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Now I like this one too. It was actually a, you know, a really cool track.
East side, west side, we ride, we die all for this. Oh my, I know why I can't fall for this. They were like, no idea, you know I be ducking every hoe I see. Cause I'm out of this world and I know I be like east side, west side, we ride, we die.
Like I said, great track. Now, the final track was like a great way to end this mixtape with Deeper Than Money. Like it's an incredible track. The beat's nice, and what he just speaks on is just incredible, you know? So let me go ahead and preview a little bit for you, and you know, I'll give my overall, you know, review for it.
Cause my ninth grade teacher said I wouldn't be shit, wouldn't be nothing. Working at minimum wage and cooking McMuffins. So I'm puffing on the screen, wishing I had more money than I do. Imagine if I had more money than Erica Badu. They my money, they money, everybody money. Say this shit is deeper than money, deeper than money, deeper than money, is deeper than money.
Now, that was all 11 tracks for Logic's Bobby Tarantino. Now, me personally, I love every single track on here. If I had to give it a rating out of 10, I'd give it a 10 out of 10 because I loved every track on there. So, and I'm not just being biased because I love Logic as an artist, but you know, it's a great project. You know, it's just like just like his album, The Incredible True Story. I loved every single track on there. Like, there's no song that was on that album, in my opinion, that was skip worthy. Like, no track on that entire album was skip worthy. In my opinion, I'm not sure what you guys thought about it, but I know in my opinion, it was not skip worthy. But yeah, 10 out of 10, solid mixtape. If that's what his mixtape sounds like, I am ready to hear this album. And I know it's going to be insane. Just look at what The Incredible True Story did. But, yeah, comment what you guys want me to do in the next video. You know, review, reaction, you know, challenges, whatever. It doesn't matter. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, like I always tell you, get up, get out, and go get it. Oh, happy 4th of July, everybody. And I'm out.